Hello friends, we are going to analyze the intermediate accounts paper of November 2022 exams. This was one of the easiest accounts paper. Accounts का पेपर बहुत ही easy था. मेरा नाम है विनोद कुमार अग्रवाल, फैकल्टी फॉर अकाउंट्स. तो मैं क्या करूँगा, क्वेश्चन बाय क्वेश्चन एनालाइज करूँगा. इंस्टीट्यूट के किस सोर्स से वो क्वेश्चन आया वो मैं आपको बताऊँगा. एंड व्हाट इज़ द रेफरेंस फ्रॉम आवर ASF क्लास नोट्स. So I will tell you all questions were covered in our ASF class notes, and the student can easily score 70 to 80 marks without any effort. Only you have to concentrate on the books that we have provided to you and you will be able to solve all questions. So there were total 6 questions. The first question was a compulsory question and all the 4 parts of this question were for 5 marks and based on accounting standard. Question 1A was based on AS2 accounting standard 2 inventory, and you were required to calculate the value of raw material and finished goods. This question was asked in MTP of institute in August 18 and November 18, and we have the same question in our accounting standard book, question number 50 on page 3.23. Second question was very easy question on AS3. They have given various activities and you have to identify whether they are operating, investing or financing activities. Similar questions are there in ICI material, and similar question have been asked in May 18 exam, September 22 MTP, recent MTP, and October 2018 MTP. In our accounting standard book also we have many similar questions, like for example question 3, question 4, 5, 78, 84. Question number 1C had 2 parts, 1 and 2, for 5 marks. It was a very easy question on accounting standard 11, and first part was based on forward contract. The second part was based on foreign currency trade payable. Many similar questions have been asked in institute, RTP and MTP, and we have also in our accounting standard book many similar questions, like for example question 25, 28, 29. Question number 1D was for 5 marks. It was based on AS13 and a very easy question on valuation of investment, whether it is a current investment or long-term investment, how to value it. Many similar questions are there in the study material, and we have also similar question in our accounting standard book, question number 446. So in all this time accounting standard questions were very easy. Question number 2A was for 10 marks on insurance claim. A very easy question. Same question have been repeated several times. Any student will be able to answer this question and score 10 marks. A similar question is there in the study material of the institute, and this question is there in the RTP, MTP, and we have covered many similar questions in the class. For example, question 34 is there, question 36 is there, question 2A for 10 marks again on AS13 investment. And this was a very similar question which have already been asked in the January 21 exam. You will be given a list of transactions relating to shares and you have to do the accounting. We have covered same question in our book, accounting standard book, AS book, question 33, question 40, question 41. Question number 3. 10 marks, a very simple question on branch account based on branch stock and debtor system. So you will have to open stock account, branch stock adjustment account, branch debtor account, branch expense account. Just post the basic transaction and you get 10 marks. Similar questions are there in the study material and in our accounting, our ASF notes also. Question 3B for 10 marks, Again, a very simple question on single entry system. It was a good question, and you don't have so many similar question in the study material or in our class note, but student with basic understanding will be able to solve this 10 mark single entry system problem. Question number 4, for 20 marks, one single question for 20 marks. It was based on schedule 3 and company final accounts. A typical question of final account where all adjustments are given. Adjustment on depreciation, provision for doubtful debt, transfer to reserve, proposed dividend, closing stock, and all such adjustments are given. Only a basic knowledge of company final account will help you to get this 20 marks. Similar questions are covered in the study material of the institute, past RTP and MTPs, and we have covered all the adjustments which were given in this question for 20 marks. So most of the student will be able to solve it. Question number 5A, again a very routine repeat question on redemption of debenture. So if you have done all the question of debenture from study material and past RTP, MTP and exams, you will be easily able to get 12 marks on this question. Question was there in May 2020 RTP study material. We have covered many similar questions in the class. For example, question 15, question 21, question 5B for 8 marks. One of the easiest question on departmental account. Two departments are there. One department is transferring to other department at a profit margin. You have to calculate stock reserve at the beginning and at the end. You must have solved similar question in the class. Similar question are there in the study material. It was asked in July 21 exam also, November 2019 RTP. In our book, we have almost 5 or 6 similar questions, like for example question 17, question 22, question 27 and many more. Question number 6 was very easy question. There were total 5 questions. You have to answer only 4. So you have a choice component here. 6A for 5 marks, hire purchase. And what was the question? You just have to find out the cash price by discounting the installments. Semi-annual installments were given. Several questions have been covered in the class. This question is there in the study material also, and it was there in April 2021 MTP. In our book, we have many similar questions like question 19, question 34. We have covered them in the class. Question 6B was based on a theory topic, framework for preparation and presentation of financial statement. And you have to solve a very easy question on asset minus liability equal to equity equation. So they have given 5 or 6 transactions, and you have to identify how the asset, liability, equity will change. We have got a similar example number 3 and 4 in the book, and one question number 4 in our book. This question was similar to one April 2021 MTP. Question number 6C, based on redemption of preference share. Again, I will tell you, it is one of the very easy questions on redemption of preference share. Similar questions are there in the study material and past exams. Student who have studied basics of preference share redemption will be easily able to solve it. आप easily इसको solve कर सकते हैं. हमने अपनी क्लास में करीब 20-25 ऐसे similar question करवाए हैं. Question number 6D is once again based on financial statement of companies. Here what they have done, they have asked to compute effective capital and maximum remuneration payable. तो जो कंपनी लॉस मेकिंग है उसका इफेक्टिव कैपिटल निकालना है और एक रेम्यूनरेशन कैसे शेड्यूल 5 के अंदर पे कर सकते हैं, दैट यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट. एंड यू विल सी दिस क्वेश्चन हैज बीन आस्क्ड सेवरल टाइम्स इन द स्टडी मटेरियल. इट इज देयर, RTP, MTP, it is there. In our book we have at least 5 questions we have covered of the same type. So this was a bonus 5 marks. Question number 6C, 5 marks, a theory question on accounting standard. But what are the objectives and advantages of accounting standard? You can write as much as you can. This question is there in the study material of the institute also. In our book also we have covered the exactly same question number 2 on page 1.10 in our accounting standard book. So what is the summary of this paper? This paper was relatively easy paper. There was no surprise element. If a student has done all study material questions, past MTP, RTP and exam question, he will be able to score around 70 plus marks easily. With more efforts, you can go to 80 or 90 marks also in this paper. Most questions we have already covered in the class. We have practiced several times in the class. So I believe our students should not have any problem in this accounts paper. जो भी हमारे स्टूडेंट है उनको आसानी से, मुझे उम्मीद है 70, 80, 90 मार्क्स तक मिल सकते हैं. सारे क्वेश्चन हो चुके हैं. क्लास में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम प्रैक्टिस इसीलिए करते हैं ताकि एग्ज़ाम में आपको कोई सरप्राइज एलिमेंट ना मिले. आपके सारे क्वेश्चन पहले से किए हुए रहेंगे तो आप इजीली एग्ज़ाम में उसको अटेंड कर पाएंगे. So wish you all the best. You can purchase accounts, advanced account, FM Eco and other intermediate video lectures from our website vknow.in. For any query, call on these numbers. WhatsApp number is 9766921860. So wish you all the best again, and we are always there to help you. Any query you can ask us. Our email ID is asfoundation1@gmail.com. So thank you very much once again for watching this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel AS Foundation and we will give you more updates. Thank you very much.